Hello, YouTubers, it is Fox, and I have an invention here to show you. First, show you how to build something. So, there's a thing called a TNT cannon. I know there's a bunch of videos on YouTube showing how to build TNT cannons, but I'm going to show you just for the sake of, in case you haven't. So it's about 7 blocks long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right about there. Just long enough for that. Anyhow. And then you make 2 staircases going up. You extend them outwards like so. Where one is one short from going all the way to the end, but the other one goes all the way to the end. And then you line it with, redstone, because it's a TNT machine. You need redstone to run. But on the whichever side you chose to be the side where it goes all the way to the end. This is actually longer than a normal TNT cannon, but it should work fine. You just put some repeaters. Now, you may not know, but when TNT explodes in the water, it doesn't have a violent reaction. It just simply pushes you. It doesn't make any blocks disappear. It just pushes. Which is the entire concept behind the TNT cannon. It will push this farthest block, the one that's going to land right on the half block, it's going to push it, making it fly as if it were a cannon. Let's see if we can make a little target out in the ocean. It'll probably fly up to about this height. So I'm gonna make this the little target that it's trying to hit. Make it go up a little higher just in case. Because this thing can fly pretty high and pretty far, depending on what settings you give it on the delay. But enough talk, let's see it in action. Whoa! As you can see, it's not the most accurate of devices, but it is a interesting long-range explosive one. So let's give it another shot, see if we can blow up this pillar. Just give it one more shot. Doesn't take long to reload, luckily. Just make sure you turn it off first. And here we go. Definitely don't want to have TNT on the lower half. Could blow up your cannon. Anyway, let's see how it fires. Oh! See, it fell into the water, therefore it didn't work. Oh well. I have another cannon over here, which I'm actually going to modify into something I have over there, as you can see out of the corner of my eye. Now, normal cannon. It's shorter than the previous one because, well, the previous one was a little long. So, I'm just going to load it, fire it, show you how it works, blah blah blah, you've seen this before. Destroys blocks. Now, what would you say if I could make it bigger? Now you might be asking, well, what do you mean by bigger? I mean a cannon on top of a cannon. Now you're probably saying to yourself, what is this guy, insane? It's not possible. What if I told you it is? What if I told you it's very possible? It's possible to make a cannon on top of a cannon. As you can see, it's very, very close to the previous cannon. Literally sitting just above it. But it is, well, it's just another cannon. Now, for those redstone experts out there, you might be asking at this point, wait a minute, how many blocks does the redstone have to travel for this? Well, luckily, it is only 13 blocks. At least for the one that has no repeaters. On the side that does have repeaters would be 14. since it goes one farther. But since it only goes so many blocks, it doesn't reach the block limit of 15, which is the big important piece. Now, I only have 4 up here, so I'm actually going to increase it a little bit. That way, I can have an equal number of repeaters on each level. That way, they fire simultaneously. Not exactly, but they have the same rate of fire. You can program them to fire at the same time. And now we have 2 cannons, one on top of the other. One's pushed forward slightly, as you can see. It's 1 block forward. But the concept and the relative firing is the same. Build it all the way back. Build it all the way back. Make sure that redstone is on every piece, or else that would end horribly. If one of these blocks of TNT did not ignite, you would have a lot of trouble on your hands. Because, well, the explosion would set off the TNT that did not get ignited, therefore blowing up your entire structure. Although, luckily, it does not take long to build these. But now let's see the double cannon fire. As you see, it's quite effective, other than the fact that this one goes higher. So, an idea has popped into my head for that, so that it goes more straight. We could simply load it, and put a cover on top, just so that, you know, it doesn't go too far, too fast. Now, I haven't actually tested this yet, so what's going to be seen is going to be, well, first-hand experience. So if it blows up this entire structure, oh well, it doesn't, that's good. So let's see. It did blow up the entire structure. This was what I was afraid of, but that is okay. Redstone is all experimental. You never know what's going to happen. Anyhow, as you can see, it would not take long to rebuild one. Although I have 2 right here, side by side. Now, as you can see, I've test fired these things a bit. And, well, I would say that they work. They work relatively well. So then, I'm going to fire these 2 cannons off at the same time. Now you might be wondering, how can I fire them at the same time? That's not physically possible, because of the redstone limitation. Well, I so happen to have fit it perfectly so that was possible. For example, boom. Now, I am very proud of this accomplishment. It's probably not much. It may have been done before, I have not seen it though. That is the specs to make a double cannon. I will be working on higher versions, ones that go higher, and obviously just I can simply power them all just by connecting them like this. So, I will see you guys next time for some more explosive experiments. See you guys.